Visit to SK Motors, a motor vehicle bond operated by Saidi Kasaija in Chireka in Wakiso district, shows that there is steady increase in the number of hybrid vehicles. Here, there are hybrid brands from Toyota, Nissan and Volkswagen. I have been importing hybrid cars for 3 years now, and people are starting to like them. I'm seated inside a hybrid car, and like any other vehicle, there's no way you could distinguish this car from the ordinary vehicles, except for the written words hybrid. What is fancied most about this car is its fuel economy, most especially for the city dwellers. Francis Mugenyi, a mechanic with JSK Motor Hub in Chibuli, validates assertions about the fuel efficiency of hybrids.
I've ever tested the Fogger. I compared it to, like now from here to Entebbe. This normal Fogger, you can use 50k to 60. But when I drove that hybrid, I used, it was 15 to 20,000. So you can see the range.
There is an element of comfort the hybrids offer.
So ordinary, you start the voice, you are hearing the car is start. But that car I may start now, you are not hearing the voice. The voice is very good. So you driving the road is so comfortable. It's full option. Hybrid is a really good car.
You can end up knocking another car when in a traffic jam, since it does not produce engine sound when you are not accelerating. The hybrids also come in handy to support the global agenda of doing away with the usage of fossil fuels. Though the hybrids still use fossil fuels, unlike electric vehicles (EVs), the reduction in amounts consumed is hailed as critical difference in reducing emission of greenhouse gases.
Its emission control system is 100% perfect because you use engine slightly, then you switch to the motors. So now, when the engine goes off, it means that it doesn't pollute the environment, so it becomes environmental friendly.
Ironically, car dealers state that the hybrid vehicles are relatively cheaper given the government policy on environmental protection. The 2010 ordinary Fielder goes for 31 million shillings, but the 2015 Fielder hybrid price ranges between 36 and 38 million shillings.
Above 2015
The tax, the hybrid car, example, that is 2019 model, okay? That tax example 45 million. Is ordinary, is the tax is changed, 55, 60 million, yeah. So government support hybrid, reduce the tax.
The identifier word hybrid, clipped on either the sides, front or at the back, offers distinction in technology in this model of vehicles made to run on petrol and electric power generated and stored in the batteries. Mugenyi says the hybrids are better fitted for places like Uganda since the car charges itself. In comparing fully electric vehicles, EVs, to hybrids, Mugenyi says EVs require heavy investment in charging equipment.
Batteries, mainly those HEV, the high voltage batteries, when the car senses that they are going down, it switches to the engine. So the engine, through the motors, charges those batteries if they are fully charged.
So it's not you who is going to command it that now you switch on to fuel or you switch to electricity, because it has the sensors. Once the engine starts and it shows that it's now ready to move, it will switch off the engine and switch to electric or use the motors.
Hybrids, like the ordinary vehicles, use low voltage battery to start the engine and to power accessories, while a second battery, which is the high voltage, powers the vehicle while in motion. Mechanics caution that the amount of energy stored in the hybrid battery is equivalent to electricity used for some appliances in a home.
This is a very serious caution that before you work or you touch or you tamper with any part on the hybrid system, put into consideration that you have to disconnect, just as you disconnect the electricity at home. This is what they call the service plug.
Mechanical experts and car dealers agree that owning a hybrid car under the current economic environment could prove a challenge, with the highlight in the second part to this story. Jackson Onyango, NTV.